Hi everyone, it's me, Sammy. Now I told y'all in like a previous video that in some previous videos that I was going to come back in March, later in March to make a video about superheroes and all. Today I'm going to show y'all and talk to y'all about my favorite superhero from DC Comics and his animated series, Green Lantern the animated series. Yes, I love Green Lantern. Hal Jordan specifically. He's my favorite superhero of all time. My number one favorite. He's my favorite outside of DC and Marvel. And Marvel. And it really does suck that he only gotten one animated. He only gotten one season. I wish his. I wish that his series would go on much longer, but it didn't. It got canceled. I believe it was too expensive. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, I have Green Lantern the animated series. It is really good. I love it. I love the CGI animation. And y'all probably wondering where I'm at right now. Well, I'm actually at my dad's house recording this, and if y'all saw the thumbnail with me holding up the two cases of Green Lantern the animated series, well hopefully it'll be in the thumbnail. Here's what it looks like from the inside. And here's what it looks like on the back. Yeah, let y'all have a close-up look to it. Here's the front of it. Really nice, too. This is my man right here. My boy. Green Lantern. Yo, I loved Green Lantern ever since I was a kid. I first read about him when I was in elementary school. And Green Lantern the animated series is one of, I believe, is my first animated superhero series when I was young. Here's the other case. Y'all probably wondering, well, why is this in two cases? Well, this one is titled Rise of the Red Lanterns, and this one is titled Manhunter Menace. Now, I think maybe this was split into two, even though this is just one season. I don't know why is this, but maybe it was too much for one disc to hold, because there is like over 20 episodes, I believe. More than 20 episodes of Green Lantern the animated series. And it is actually hot in here right now, so I'm going to turn on this fan. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to turn it off. I don't want it to be too noisy for y'all when I'm talking. And I really don't know what else to say, but is Green Lantern Hal Jordan your favorite superhero? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm hoping I'll be able to do YouTube as a full-time job in the future for like years to come. Oh yeah, I need to show y'all the back side of this too. And the inside. Now this disc is upside down. Let's have a closer look at Hal Jordan, my man. the GOAT, the greatest of all time. So yeah, right here, this big, huge face right here, this is the main villain of the first part of the Red Lantern Menace. I mean, not the Red Lantern. I mean, the Rise of the Red Lanterns, Atrocitus, and they were also accompanied, I should say, allied with a Red Lantern who used to be with the Red Lantern, who used to be with the Red Lanterns, but betrayed them. This is Razor right here, who I'm pointing at. And here is the Anti-Monitor. This person right here that Razor and Kilowog are in front of is shooting at, and Aya that's shooting this like beam of blue energy out of his hand. This is the Anti-Monitor. This blue, dome-headed, yellow person right here. Yeah. Green Lantern, he will always be my number one favorite. He will always have a place in my heart. Man, I love him. And it really sucks that his first live action movie was terrible. That starred Ryan Reynolds. I used to own it too. Well, I still have it here at my dad's house, but I really don't feel like showing it to y'all. But do y'all want me to make a video about it and show y'all? Because that movie really sucks. When I was a kid, I watched that live action movie with Ryan Reynolds in it like more than once. I believe like 2 or 3 times maybe. There is some cool shots in there too. But the movie sucked when I gotten older. I didn't even like it no more. But Green Lantern, the animated series, I watched more than once when I was a kid. I watched it like 2 or 3 times. Well, 2 or 3 times. Maybe even 4 times as well. It's a good series. I highly recommend it for people that are new to DC, that are new to Green Lantern. This is a good start for y'all, okay? I bought these on Amazon, and no one really doesn't talk about them that much no more. Talk about this series that much no more. Since it came out like in the early 2010s. And I own the entire season series. DC Warner Brothers, please. I don't care how expensive it is. Well, I'm not saying y'all should like spend all y'all's money on Green Lantern, but please bring Green Lantern the animated series back. Please. Introduce some new characters, like maybe in like the 3rd season you can introduce John Stewart, but in the 2nd season, just have Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner for the 2nd season, and then maybe John Stewart in the 2nd, and then John Stewart in the 3rd, and then in the 4th, have Kyle Rayner, and maybe in like the 2nd season, I don't know who the Green Lanterns would fight or come up or fight against. They can introduce like new Lantern Corps, like the Indigo Lantern, the Indigo Tribe, the I'm actually sideways on the camera. They can introduce the Indigo Tribe, the what else? The Yellow Lantern Corps. Because how many lanterns are in this series? There's green, red, blue, violet, and orange. So they need to introduce the yellow, the Sinestro Corps. Yeah, Sinestro is in this series. And also introduce the Indigo Tribe. Now I am going to spoil something for y'all. So y'all have been warned. If y'all want to click away, if y'all don't want any spoilers, this is y'all's time to click away now. 5 seconds. Okay, well, I've been recording for 10 minutes now. At the end of the season, Razor, the Red Lantern, he flew off to find Aya. And I'm not going to explain who Aya is. Well, she's an AI in a robot body, a female robot body. And Razor, the Red Lantern, went out to look for her. Look for an AI, an artificial intelligence, a piece of technology. Yeah, I know it's strange. Y'all have to watch the series to know what I'm talking about. And when Razor flew off, a blue lantern ring flew right after him. Now, the blue lanterns are cool, okay? They're good. Now, I think it would have been much better and would make a lot more sense for Razor to have compassion for Aya because you don't know, the Indigo tribe stands for compassion. So I believe it will make a lot more sense if the Indigo ring of compassion would have showed up at the end and flew after Razor instead of the Blue Lantern ring. Now, if you don't know what the color indigo looks like, well, it's a purplish color. Yeah, I've watched Green Lantern the animated series again a few weeks ago, months ago. I've bought this, I believe, last year or this year, late last year or early this year. I don't remember, but I'm gonna have to check later. But I've not watched this in a long time since I was a kid, which is why I bought this again. I didn't really have it that long. I didn't have this long, but it's really good. Y'all should go watch it. Okay? Buy it on Amazon or watch it somewhere else. I don't think it's on Netflix no more. No, it's not on Netflix. It used to be on Netflix. And it used to be on the DC Universe streaming app, but it got changed and turned into DC Universe Infinite. Because due to HBO Max, which really sucked. Although I didn't want to watch Green Lantern the animated series on the streaming service because on the DC Universe streaming service because I wanted to watch Batman Beyond Return of the Joker first, but that somehow disappeared and got removed off of DC Universe streaming service. It's probably due to because it's gonna change into DC Universe Infinite for comic books now. Although DC Universe streaming service used to have like thousands of comics and movies, shows, animated stuff, but it's not on there no more. It's now DC Universe Infinite with comics, just comic books. And another reason why I didn't watch Green Lantern the animated series is because I wanted to save it for last and after I watched Batman Beyond. And also, and if y'all hear something back there, it's my dad listening to something. So, yeah. And I didn't want to watch it on the streaming service because I want to buy it and then own it. Because I wouldn't even be able to watch this again no more, or like have it in my hands no more when the DC Universe streaming service got changed to DC Universe Infinite. So it's been 14 minutes now that I've been recording, so thank you all for coming here and watching, and please like, subscribe, and share if you're new to my channel. I got another video coming in before my birthday in May 2nd. So on May 1st, y'all will see another video about me, okay? So Go watch Green Lantern the animated series. It's good. If you want to know more about Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, he's the man. So, have a nice day, everyone. Stay safe and peace.